What up, everybody? Welcome to Creeps of the Crypt, episode 6. I am your host, John, along with
Brother Allen,
Brother
aka
Allen.
Splitter 47.
That's right. He said, no, I pressed record and it didn't record. I don't know why. But yeah, I asked him, I said, yeah, you said Splinter 47 in one of the comments. And I'm like, well, how does anybody know who that is? He goes, oh, yeah, you're right.
I forgot, yeah. So I was going by my real name, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, we said this before, because thank God we didn't do the whole episode, like just talking about that movie, because that happened to me actually earlier today. I was filming a review and never pressed record. And I was fucking 40 minutes into it. I said, I can't do this today. I got to watch this another day. But here we go. We're going to do a Creepshow 2. So if you liked the last Creepshow episode we did, thanks. I think I adjusted the settings a little better this time. Alan has not seen this movie, so it's going to be interesting to see his reaction to this. And it's not as good as the last one, but it's still good. I enjoy it. There's still things I like about it. This one's the interesting one. But anyway, here we go. We will get back to Tales from the Crypt on episode 7. So if you don't like this, you want to skip this episode because it's not, pertaining to Tales from the Crypt, you can go ahead and do so. The reason why we are reviewing this one and the last one I said previously several times is because this was based off EC Comics, inspired them to do this, the first movie. The second one, I'm hearing, it was 5 years after the last one. I don't know. I don't think Stephen King actually wrote the script. He just threw out ideas to George Romero. So it's not as good, but it's good. It has good stuff in it. So here we go. I will count down from 3 and press play, but I will also say play when I press play. So I will count down from 3 and say play. I will press play when I say play. We're watching Creepshow 2 on Amazon Prime. I believe this is probably Shudder. It says Shudder on the top right corner, so you can probably get this if you're a subscriber of Shudder. Or you can watch it on Shudder. We're watching their version. Here we go. And 3, 2. No, I should go the other way, as I said. We cut down from. Okay. 1, 2, 3, play. Although it has this. Is this the Warner Brothers the same one? No, the last one was New World, right? Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, New World Pictures.
But I don't think this was actually made by Warner Brothers. I don't know. Maybe they bought it after. I think another company made this shit. Oh no, New World Pictures. There you go. But I don't know.
Well, depending on how this recording goes, if people are listening at home, this is my first time seeing it. Isn't that the second time? Because we did that so far. Yeah, we didn't have to re-record this.
Yeah, so far. Hopefully we don't. It set me back a couple of days with a bunch of stuff actually. I didn't realize how bad it set me back, but it set me back pretty bad. So I'm playing catch up. But here we go. This is
the establishing shot here.
Yes, I forgot where this is filmed. This is not filmed in Pittsburgh. He did not film everything in Pittsburgh in this one. Maine. He's in Bangor, Maine. So he filmed this one in Maine.
Most obscure place ever.
Yeah, and well, that's where Stephen King's all his stories is like in Maine. Every single fucking story he ever written takes place in Maine. Mm-hmm. Now that guy is Tom Savini under cheap makeup. And that's not his voice though. Can you hear it?
It's coming in a little low for me. I'm not cranking it up a bit. There you go, that's good.
There you go.
Look at the goblin.
Yeah.
A couple of they say Arizona. Most of the people that wrote anything on the IMDb says it was in Arizona.
Oh.
The storefront and interiors.
Oh yeah. They filmed, but this part's in Maine.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's the first movie. Reminding us. It's reminding us of how much better the first movie was. You already know. You look like, oh shit, what did I get into? Like, but then he jumps out and turns into a cartoon. It's like, some cartoons in the 80s were pretty bad.
And what's that one movie with Macaulay Culkin? You know, the
Page Master. Yeah, that was.
It had that cool. That had that pretty cool animation, I guess. If I remember.
But the movie,
it's like part of it in the beginning was live action.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. It didn't do very well. I don't remember doing very well. I didn't mind it. I actually liked it. I think his worst film when I was a kid, I was like Richie Rich was pushing it. It was like, bro, you're already going through puberty. You know, like it's not working now. You know, because
you're guilty pleasure. Yeah. I watched that when that came out. You know, 90s kid over here. I think.
I didn't see who directing this.
I was excited. I was excited with the scene because he had his own McDonald's in his house.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, always you're a kid, you think everything that they're doing is cool in that movie. You know, that movie because he had a
kids are into.
But then they had stupid
like
shit
roller coaster too,
with the scientist having his stupid, and then
and John Larroquette trying to steal his family's money.
I forgot it's John Larroquette. And that fat dude that was in things. I think he was in a horror movie. Anyway, we still gotta talk about this movie. I want to see who's director because I'm not sure. I heard something like George Romero didn't direct every one of them or something. I don't know. And the music's different, but I don't mind the music.
Michael Gornick directed this. He's in one of the Rob Zombie movies.
So he directed this?
He's that bald guy.
So Romero didn't direct this. So what did Romero do, right? Did he write this?
Let me see what IMDb says. I guess he's listed as a writer alongside Stephen King, so
yeah,
but that's the only credit he's got going on for this.
Screenplay, right here, screenplay, George A. Romero. So he wrote the script. Yeah, and the ideas based on stories by Stephen King. Yeah. So Stephen King gave him some ideas. He didn't write nothing. He just told him some ideas. And then
the only idea was it's all set in Maine.
But one of them is a short story from Stephen King. The Raft. I don't know if that's the first. No, that's the second one. That's a good one. These are all good, actually. I think they're all good. It is shorter though, and it's a movie in general. I don't feel like is. Holds up to the first one, but it's still a very good movie.
Yeah, regardless, you know, for however you feel about these, I mean, like you said, they were instrumental with us getting Tales from the Crypt later on, so we gotta pay homage to the classic here.
Yeah, because this still came out before Tales from the Crypt. This came out in '87. But also, during this time, after Creepshow, George Romero did do Tales from the Dark Side. So that's why people are like, well, why did he do this movie? I said, well, it adds to the lore of the first Creepshow, and not to the lore, but like it adds to like I don't know, if it wasn't for this movie, maybe they just wanted to make a fucking movie. And like, let's do another one, a feature film one. See if we can make money. We'll do it for cheap. And they did it for cheap and didn't do as well, but still, it's not bad.
I don't know what the budget is on this.
I don't know.
I mean, it's doable to make these kind of films nowadays, but it just requires good writing, and that's always hard to come by than getting a good budget. I think if they could probably do it, I don't know, let's say 5-10 million these days, they could probably make their money back if they come up with some decent stories. I mean, that's how most of the horror movies, the ones that have been big hits, you know, the ones that have been under a mill, like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah. They could make.
I feel like they could do more creep shows or just something in the vein of these for cheap. So I don't know why they're not taking advantage of that. Well, Hollywood there, yeah.
I think they can make good horror movies and have good writers if they're not afraid to tackle things and not give a shit if people get offended. Or if the right people are wrong. I don't know how they want to, look at it, but like if there's a certain demographic that you can't offend, supposedly, and it seems like you can't offend them. If you want to offend them, go for it. If that's the target mark, but you don't necessarily need to. I'm saying is make a
It'd have to
movie.
be a Daily Wire movie.
What I mean is make a movie, right? If it's good horror movie, then it's a good horror movie. Then don't be worried about if something's not in your movie or something you need to include. Be like, nah, fuck that shit. So this is the movie I'm making. This is the movie I want to make. This is the movie I want to release. I'm not gonna cater to
It's doable.
whoever. It could be the right too. That whatever the fuck.
It's doable, but yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot
Just
to it.
don't
it
be
seems
afraid
like
to
these
offend
days.
anybody. Just do.
Unless you're owned by BlackRock or have some investment, then you might have to tweak what you got going on.
Fuck that shit. Write
So
a good story.
the Creepshow 2 had a $3.5 million budget. This is just an estimate, but compared to the first one, it said $8 million.
Yeah.
So not that.
You know-
I mean, it's pretty decent, I guess, but for the time, that's like nothing now.
Hey, that's the guy from Naked Gun too.
Yeah, George Kennedy.
So
I like
he's
him.
in this one, and Leslie Nielsen was in the first one. OJ's in the third one.
No,
but-
just oh, is he?
Much is the third. No,
I was
imagine if he
gonna
was.
say,
That
that
would
would
have
have
been
been
funny.
full circle.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Oh, maybe he's in one of the episodes on fucking Shudder. Yeah, no, I own this movie. I was about to say, I guess I didn't cancel Shudder yet.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about that. How
Yeah.
it's not really worth it.
No, I gotta cancel it. I own this movie, so I think there's water hitting my AC, which is you can hear the tick.
We took a lot of healthy profits out of this town. Just like to give some of them profits back in its time of need.
Word.
Oh, there's Benjamin White.
This guy was in a bunch of movies back in the 80s. I feel like he was in a movie with Lou Diamond Phillips. I think he was in Quantum Leap too. This Indian guy.
So, with inflation in mind, with this budget of this film, we mentioned $3.5 million. That would be about $9 million today.
Wow. That
So-
8 million is probably 20 million.
Yeah, roughly around there. So, yeah, that's not too much of a high budget there.
That's still enough.
Well, I mean, today's standards. I mean, but yeah, I mean, that was enough to get a movie made at that time.
Dust all over your war paint, Chief. I should have learned by now never to paint you on a dry day.
Was he
Looked like
painting
it
him
was
every
moving.
day? Looks like he paints him every day. Hold on.
Howdy, Benjamin.
Like, where's Adam Beach at?
Chief says yatta hey. What can I do for you this afternoon?
May we go inside?
Oh, yeah, sure.
The statue reminds me of the one that they had in the episode of Seinfeld.
What can I get for you, Benjamin?
I am ashamed to stand inside this place, where my people are so much in your debt, Race Bruce.
John Longwater is here.
That's his name. Was he on Quantum Leap? I'm pretty sure he was in Quantum Leap season 3.
Nah, I just made up the name.
Oh, check what's his name. What's that dude's name?
Let me see.
She hates him. She hates his fucking ass.
I have brought you this.
A dildo made from wooden.
Made from the ashes of my grandfather.
Dajajimba.
This is all our precious stones. It is actually worth nothing, but we want to give it to you because for us, it's worth a lot.
One of its most cherished treasures.
This shit is from Hot Topic.
Yeah, from Spencer's Gifts.
Yo,
At the dildo section.
I bought you the dildo, Martha's Bruce, and you Fat man, I bought you all of this useless jewelry.
Oh, don't accept that. It's gonna be cursed.
Oh,
I can't find that guy's name. He doesn't even have a photo on his IMDb.
his name
I don't
is
see his photo on the list.
his name's Benjamin.
Benjamin. Ben White Moon.
That's him.
Frank Salcedo.
It is a bad thing.
Check if he was in Quantum Leap.
It is the worst.
He was in an
1989.
episode.
While you
He
hold
was,
in
let's
the
see.
neck, we are borrowers. We can
Freedom.
still have pride.
1889.
If you give the treasure
Yeah, he
back
was in
to
an
us,
episode of Quantum Leap.
What is it called?
Joseph Wash. Let me see.
This episode
Two
called
episodes.
Freedom. Oh,
would never be forgiven.
2 episodes. Let me see.
Adult elite.
And Walker Texas Ranger. Yeah, one
All
episode
Americans?
is Freedom, and then episode Her Charm. So
Her
back
Charm.
to back.
Good afternoon.
Season
That-
2, episode 15 and 16.
wow. What the fuck was he doing in both episodes? Oh no, that's because he's playing the intro.
Well, he was uncredited for the
Yeah, he was
that
in-
one episode.
he's
but
in the intro.
Freedom one, he's credited for.
Yeah, yeah. Freedom, he's in the episode. In the see, because Freedom he leaps out and leaps into Her Charm. So probably in the beginning of Her Charm, there's an intro of what happened last week. You know what I mean? And they showed a clip of him, so he wasn't in Her Charm.
He's been in a couple things, yeah. Well, they always have some Native American guy in Walker Texas Ranger.
Benjamin, I was just scolding Ray. I
Ben
was telling
White
him that he
Moon.
puts too much trust in people, that they've never earned it and they don't deserve it. Well,
Ooh.
you and your people have certainly proven me wrong.
Oh wow. Thank you, you stupid bitch.
Thanks.
Have fun with your dildo.
I feel vindicated.
I made it out of the same wood as this statue.
Yeah, I thought that looked weird earlier. That thing was moving. Looked weird.
He was like, I'll go out there. To you, little man.
Cool, no matter.
But I don't think Romero. Oh, oh yeah, some other dude directed this. You said. Kind of.
Yeah,
That's what's missing. Is and also like the first one. Remember all those shots where they scream and there's that cool background effect, or like when they don't do any of that in this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't feel like a Creepshow movie. I mean, it just
And
feels
another
like
guy. The director was, yeah, he was in the Dawn of the Dead, the news reporter on the radio. But he was uncredited here. But he's in a couple of the Rob Zombie movies. He was in that Devil's Rejects, I think.
Mm.
'Cause I didn't know he directed.
The whole tear. No, that was nice.
He also directed a couple episodes of Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah, because ugh.
Go ahead, boys. Take what you want.
What are you doing?
You just can't
What?
come in here and
Shut up, White Eyes. Just shut the
Reparations, man.
Or else I'll have to shove
White
something in
Eyes.
your mouth. Just keep it quiet. Sam, why don't we shove this in his mouth?
No! Shove this in his mouth! He's big!
Anyway,
My goodness.
Sam like
this
There's so much to say, but
this
we're
guy
on YouTube.
is in Criminal Minds. Not Criminal Minds. Yeah, Criminal Minds. No. I forgot that show by David Fincher on Netflix. This guy's the lead in there. He was also, his name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson in Fight Club. He was the guy that says, I understand. In Fight Club, you Fight Club, you don't have a name. But after Fight Club, you know,
Remember, old man?
You were stealing things.
We're stealing things now. Why don't you ask us
Oh
to
wow,
leave?
he's super young now. Yeah. The that guy from Get this, that one show that got
Ask
canceled.
us nice. Say please.
That you were saying from David Fincher. That one was a good show.
Is this all the cash you got?
He was hella young.
Look, I haven't got it.
Empty your fucking pockets, asshole. Or I'm gonna ask my buddy here to bring me something off the hardware shelf that I can use to slice off your fingers.
That's, you know, you gotta think about it nowadays. This wouldn't happen because he would leave the old. Well, maybe it would. I mean, where? But like, you would think they'd go to like a Walmart.
Move, lady, or I'm gonna
Now.
your old man's akobishis.
What's akobishis? I guess that means balls. Yeah, so he's what's that called? He's doing brown face.
Yeah, I was gonna say that guy. I don't think that guy's Indian or Native American.
No.
Sorry. But yeah, it was it was that great show, Mindhunter. He was on,
Yeah.
and it's like cameo in Justice League, but.
Oh yeah, he was the thief on the roof.
Yeah.
Machine. Does it work?
I don't remember if he was in the Snyder Cut.
I don't think so. I
don't
think
know
he
if they took that
was.
scene out.
No, I think he was, and they changed the whole conversation was different. It was crazy.
Look at this.
Well, I mean, it looks like that
This sweetheart.
that store's in the middle of nowhere, so I guess it's
Tell me this ain't a movie star.
not out of the ordinary to try to rob it.
No, I mean, but this guy's uncle's that old dude that we just saw.
Hey, they gotta make me a movie star. Hey, as soon as they see this hair, they're gonna
Proud
see
face.
Sam. Get over here. Get in front of these cameras. There's 100 million women out there. Just waiting to run that hair between their legs.
Poor guy.
9 years it took me to grow this hair, man. I'm not just fucking around here. I'm going to Hollywood, man. And this hair is gonna get me paid and laid.
9 years.
Over here, lady. Over here, lady. Over here, lady. Over here, lady.
Damn. She reminds me of my grandmother, this old lady.
I want you to stay right.
Well, she could honestly, obviously walk. She's probably younger too. She's probably not even that old. You know, she's probably the same age as J-Lo is right now. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm telling you. It's the same shit with the girls from Sex and the City. When they filmed their remake show, whatever, you know, the reboot, they were the same age as the Golden Girls when the Golden Girls started filming. The first season of Golden Girls.
Look at this.
Yeah, some people look their age, some don't. It seemed like a common thread back then. Like the older you are, or the older the time period was, the older you look for your
You
age.
know that movie about the guy that's got like these superpowers and shit because of his hair? Then this bitch
What?
cuts his hair off, and he gets weak.
Is that a movie? Is that a real movie?
You know that movie? I'm better looking than the guy.
I think there was a movie like that with a ponytail or some shit.
This is Stephen King related.
No.
Take a look.
All right, now that you brought it up, I'm curious to find out how old this lady was.
Sam, there's no cash around here. We got all the shit we need. Let's go. Not yet, Rich boy.
What was her name? Martha?
I don't know.
Well, his old man's rich. His old man bought my buddy here a Firebird. A fucking Firebird.
Oh, rest in peace. She passed away in '96.
She was old.
And one more step.
Well, how old was she in 1987?
Yeah, let me see. I'll do the math here.
I think I said the
born
last
in-
movie was made in 87. Last movie was made in 82. This is the one that was in 87.
Yeah, this one said 87.
No, I know. I think I said in the last episode, 87.
Car, Kevin.
For the first Creepshow.
Get your fucking
Anyway.
car, rich boy. We're leaving for LA a little sooner than we figured.
How old was she?
Hey, Kevin.
Let me see. If the math is right, we're looking at 73.
She was 73 here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's obviously
About-
not as old.
She was born in 1914.
There's one more little item you'll have to turn over if you want this woman to live.
What is it?
That bag full of rock candy that my uncle brought over here today. I sit in your hand, isn't it? I sit in your hand. Toss it over here, and I'll let the lady go.
Sam, what are you talking about there? What do you mean rock candy? What do you mean rock candy?
There's $10,000 worth of silver and stone in that bag, man. The keys to the city of Los Angeles.
Of stone.
True old man.
Yeah. What did he, how did he know?
Sam, you
We put marble inside.
belongs to your people.
There's some silver too.
The best I could do is 500.
We got the water buffalo's ass hair. Oh shit.
Holy moly.
Holy God, holy Jesus.
I knew that was coming, so I was in advance.
She held her ground at least. She didn't go flying. Her guts spilling all over the place.
Oh man.
Wasted.
Why'd you do that? Also, this movie's shorter than the other one.
Let's go, fat stuff. We got some money. that
Yeah, I
we
miss the
spend.
days of good old hour and a half movies.
Yeah. 90 minutes or 80-minute movies.
I've never seen nothing like that.
Or how about 2 hours? I miss those days.
Yeah.
This is straight
at
to
least
120,
2
yeah.
hours, including credits.
Everything. Yeah.
It's yeah. When I was younger, I used to like prefer longer movies, especially if it had something to do with Batman. You know, like a longer Batman movie.
You know what the problem is?
Nowadays, I don't mind, but it's everything has to be like at least 2 hours long. Even kids' movies.
Over 2 hours. Every fucking movie is over 2 hours now. Everything.
And it's like a lot of it, like just like The Flash, is the recent example that 30 minutes could have easily been cut out.
Yeah, in
Most of it was a lot of BS.
in
Get to
writer,
Michael Keaton.
when you're a writer or you read how to write a script, it's a page a minute. A traditional page shouldn't be less than 120 pages, but they said they take 100. It has to be more than 100. That's it. There's more than 100. All right. Even if like you're gonna end up making a movie and you cut it down to 90 minutes, you just want it over. The pages have to be over 100 pages. That's for anybody to read your script. It has to be over 100 pages for a film. For a TV show, it's gotta be under 60, under 60 minutes. Or I guess for a shorter show, like a half-hour show, is 20 minutes. So you have to have 10 minutes for the commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think for a 1 hour shows, it's like 15 minutes for commercials.
This guy's boomstick. The shotgun didn't do nothing to that statue.
The fucking, he's probably gonna. This was those people's child. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
He painted this guy every day. Look, he's moving.
That's pretty cool.
He's pissed off, bro.
Chief Longhorn not satisfied.
Chief Woodenhead, right?
Chief Woodhead.
Look at that. He's trying to
Not
break
because
out.
I'm made of wood.
I like the music in this one, though. I don't mind it.
It's not bad. It fits the vibe. I think well, it sounded a little bit different in the first one. It was felt very John Carpenter-esque.
Yeah. This one sounds like it's like a symphony or something. You know, like a chord, like a
Orchestra.
Yeah, orchestra.
Yeah, I like the soundtracks that implement the orchestra. They had
Sometimes.
They had a little bit more. I I don't know, a little bit more
Yeah,
volume to
whatever
the
you say, Sam.
the scene.
Mm-hmm.
We all go home, round up whatever shit we want to take. Rich boy, you pick me up at 11. Then we'll go get bad
Well, that was a
stuff.
fucking mess.
How about it, bad stuff? How about it, bad stuff?
About to drop this off at Pawn Stars here.
He said,
And you end up getting $200.
look at that. His fingers don't open. Yeah, I can only give you $300.
all that death and mayhem is for
What the
$200.
fuck? I killed this motherfucker for $300. Can he not do his other hand?
Doesn't have the opposable thumb.
Oh shit, Fat Boy heard that.
Oh shit, my pants.
Miller. When I
Was
was
he
a
even in
kid, I watched this movie, and there's a scene coming up, and I used to say that after time I watched this. You'll see. I don't know why it sounds like somebody's breaking into my room.
A nice 20s nude photo there.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to say loco, or I would follow it up with Ricola
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
Remember those ads?
Fucked up, bro.
Hawkeye got him.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I can't believe Jeremy Renner got back to normal. Like, he's walking and shit. Like, it's got to be so much pain, especially now he's older. It's got to be painful. So much pain. But look at that Avengers money. He had that fucking, like, non-gravity treadmill. Did you see that? Zero-gravity treadmill?
No, I didn't see that.
Yes, he was working on like a zero gravity treadmill, but it would only like he would add the pounds, so that's how he was able to walk so fucking fast. He was working on that first on like 10 pounds, 20 pounds. Then he would every day he'd keep walking on that. Yeah, that's amazing. I think that's how it works. Our vets don't get that, but Jeremy Renner, he entertains us. He gets that.
No, it's just he has
Or
money
some
for it.
studio. No. He's probably like Amazon. They have a hit with that show. The Mayor, he was on the show. Like, listen, we're gonna hold production on the show. Get better here.
If not that, just probably
His money from it.
got sponsored.
Oh, look at this. This looks ridiculous. Oh, well. They didn't hear their son getting chopped up in the or getting the car destroyed. I mean, I would have heard that shit. What the hell's going on? And this wooden don't look at me. My beef is not with you. I have no qualms with you.
You look like Calypso from Twisted Metal.
Oh shit! He was ready. He was ready.
You're not alive, man. You're not alive, man. You can't be alive.
I hadn't heard of those zero gravity treadmills. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're like $20,000 for one.
Wow. Well, that's not expensive at all. For a rich celebrity, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I wonder how much he actually did get from the Avengers, because he's not a main Avenger. But he was hired before Disney acquired him, so. Ooh.
I'm sure a pretty good amount.
This is probably his real house too. You could film me in Arizona, Mr. Romero. I knew he was in Freedom.
Oh, you got 15 million for Endgame, so that's pretty decent.
Wow, that's
I mean, as
way.
much as like the other, not as much as the others, but
Oh my
holy
god,
shit, it's still
please.
good.
That's a fucking shitload
I'd
of
take
money.
it. Yeah, and then the first Avengers, he made 3 million apparently.
Yeah, he was worth 3 million in
And
that
then
first
6
movie.
million for 6 million for Age of Ultron, but yeah, it got salary doubled in Endgame.
Yeah. That was the plan for every Avengers movie. It goes up, I think. That was the deal. So that's why Endgame is.
Yeah, I mean they just seeked out a lot of pretty solid actors for these things, and then paid them accordingly over time. You know, depending on the how much the popularity was or the impact of the character. So
Oh look,
I mean,
he's got a fresh paint everywhere, bro.
That's hella fresh.
Damn, he's like rejuvenated.
Now, may your spirit rest, all one.
Native justice.
It makes me laugh.
This one.
About,
Well, this one's all right. It's about to be over, huh?
yeah, it's over. See,
That was quite a price for young Sam White.
A little drawn out, but it was all right.
yeah, it wasn't bad, but it gets interrupted in between this shit.
COD, $9.99. Not expensive for a toy ordered out.
Animation, a little freaky.
Funny people. And this is no toy.
Well, what is it then?
Venus flytrap bowl.
A Venus what bowl?
Venus flytrap. It's a plant that eats meat.
All that stuff's in the sheep. Those are probably just petunias.
I don't think so, Mr. Hay.
Still here, Kitty is well. If old
I don't know why they didn't go with Tom Savini doing all these scenes
you might enjoy this next splintering
instead of this cartoon shit. Maybe there's actually footage of Tom Savini doing it. It's obviously not his voice,
flashy
so.
little ditty about some people who are left stranded without a paddle.
Yeah, I preferred what they were doing in the first movie. It's just you know, the quick little transition of the the comic book page onto the next story, but they seem to be telling another story within the other stories.
That's a nice car. Speed. These are like 80s cars, 90s cars, muscle cars. Actually, it's probably 70s.
Yeah,
No,
those look
this is an
pretty- those look pretty
89. I mean, an 88 Corvette.
Hey, Randy. Cascade Beach has been closed since Labor Day.
The raft.
And they waste shit
Just
ton
saw
too.
it last week. We were on a geology field last week.
Yeah, well, just
I
because
think
you
I
saw
just
it
saw
there last
that.
week, don't mean it's gonna be there now.
I think I just saw an episode of Freddy's Nightmares with that girl, with this girl.
The one you
The
saw
red hair.
that you were falling asleep on.
Yes, I think I was. I just saw Freddy's Nightmares with her sleeping. Hold on.
Had a really sweet 69 Mustang, one of the recent, well, not recent, but one of the movies I saw recently with Burt Reynolds in it, Malone. That car looks sick as shit.
Yeah, well, it better be there, Pancho.
Car was nice.
This has been a long 50 miles.
I don't believe we're going swimming.
Why not?
Is Savini still doing stuff? Or you-
Illegal use on hands. Number 32.
I don't know.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Man, last thing I saw him in was in Machete.
Danny Trejo?
No, Tom Savini.
Oh, no.
He was
He
in
got
Machete.
he was in an accident recently.
Yeah, looks like he's still doing stuff. The last thing he did was 3 years ago. But he seems like he's got a couple things in development as an actor.
Only a few summer homes in the lake.
Yes. Everyone's gone by mid-September.
Forgot there was a From Dusk Till Dawn series, TV series.
Yeah, it's pretty popular with people too.
Apparently, yeah, it was on that one channel that they had Lucha Underground on. I forgot what the
Spike.
channel was called.
Spike.
Was it Spike?
Mm-hmm.
There was some other off-brand channel.
That water's 45 degrees, 50 tops. Your heart could stop.
Yeah, it had that actress that I've sent you photos of before that I think they should cast as Talia on that show. She was playing the Salma Hayek part.
Hold on. She was in the Freddy's Nightmare episode I just saw. That's hilarious. I just looked it up. She was in the fucking Freddy's Nightmares.
Walls are gonna turn into ice.
Let's go, Pancho.
This is like a perfect setup for Jason to come out here.
I know.
Speaking of which, there's like some legal issues with that character, right? Like that's why they haven't made a movie in years.
There's still a problem with, I don't know. I think they came to a settlement. Or
They should figure that.
the writer won rights or some
people will
shit.
go see that movie.
They're making a new one, but the writer got the rights to the Jason character, so I don't know. I don't know what the new one's gonna be. But they're not gonna, if they're gonna change his name from Jason Voorhees to just Ski Mask Man, I don't know.
It's all coincidence. Alright, well, where's Jason coming out now?
No Jason.
I'm waiting for Jason to come out.
This one's a good, you'll see.
Evil ducks.
Oh shit, you hear that? I never heard a duck make that noise.
How you doing, Chris? Wow. I think it's cold now, man. Wait till you get out.
People were speedos. Can you believe that shit?
I can't believe that was the style back then.
You sober up yet?
Yeah, I'm sober.
Well, people were in better shape back then, so you kind of pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Look at that shit.
What the hell?
Laverne, Rachel, swim! Come on!
Howdy. What is that? I can't tell.
It's like an oil slick.
I look so loaded. Jesus, girl, come on, man. What are you doing? Hard is it to get up here?
Randy, that hurt. What is it?
Laverne, swim! Faster!
Where's Laverne at? Where's Shirley?
Laverne, come on! Swim
Damn
faster!
idiot.
Come on!
What is your problem?
She's just hanging out.
Look at that, man. I saw a bird go into it.
Come on, help me get her up here. Swim! Swim! Faster! Swim! Come on, Laverne! Come on.
You're moving.
That was perfect timing too. Whoever was underneath that. You know how hard it is to see under that kind of water?
This thing, I don't know what the hell it is.
Right.
It's an oil slick. I guess.
It's not an oil slick. Have you ever seen a perfectly round oil slick before?
I've never seen an oil slick at all. Besides, Pancho, I don't believe in oil slicks, man. I only believe in what I can smell and taste and touch.
How did he get that joint?
What the hell? Yeah, I just pulled it out of his ass.
Does he have a case or something?
One of these, this will make us all
Would have been soaked already.
Probably has
think
a
so.
cage
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
got something.
Come on, Poncho. You said you sobered up, man.
It looked like it was going after the girls. No one knows
His acting.
No one at all.
You're fucked.
You ever even seen an oil slick, Poncho?
Ow!
Poncho.
So in this, she plays the good girl that's trying to get in bed with him, I guess. I don't know. She like wants his attention.
You ever see an oil slick?
Randy and I saw one on the Cape about.
On this one or the
His
Freddy's
girlfriend.
Nightmares?
This one.
Oh, mucho ecological, Poncho. Mucho ecological.
We gotta talk a little bit more because this, I think, the volume for this is a little high, and YouTube's gonna strike the video right away because the last time I did it, actually it was a short period of time. They did strike it. I'm like, what the fuck? This is they struck it for the whole movie. They struck it for the whole movie. Like if the whole movie was on, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I can't let it, man. I mean,
You have to add some.
I do.
Reverb or
I
something.
add background music. It still flagged me with the background music. I was like, holy shit. It's all right. You just the video is not here.
advanced.
Just because the audio is here is irrelevant. The whole video is transformative. You can't use this audio. Even if they try to take our audio out and use yeah, you could. There are people that could do it. But what are you getting out of this? You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Oh no, you stupid bitch.
What is she doing?
Emily, no. Oh, Rachel. Her
Venom.
real name is
Oh,
Emily.
Who's Venom?
Oh shit.
I would just let her go with that.
What happened to her? Did she?
Venom grabbed her. It's a bad time to get high.
Oh, so.
Maybe a good time actually.
No, I'll be shitting my pants.
Sorry, girl.
This is a story from Stephen King. I think it's in the night shift, the graveyard shift. Wait, the night shift or the graveyard shift? Oh.
Night shift.
That's some fucked up shit.
I think it was Night Shift. I think I have that book. It's like a collection of short stories, right?
Yeah, it is.
Any science book I ever read.
Think we can swim past it, Randy?
Oil spill.
Stop it, Laverne. I swear to God, I'm gonna smoke you. I mean it. I'm not kidding. Poncho, you
Yeah, the short story's called The Raft.
Yeah.
No, maybe it was hungry.
Four college
Now maybe
students
it's
swim on a
full.
wooden raft, and then all this shit happens.
We're gonna wait. We'll wait for it to go away. I mean, the thing came.
Yeah.
It'll go away.
It came, we came. I saw it coming. Like it smelled us. Maybe if it's full, like you say. it'll go away.
Does he make an appearance on this one again, like the first, or no?
Who?
Stephen King.
Yes, he does. But it's not a part in a segment. It's a little bit cameo. But these are pretty good, right? The first one was okay. This one is one more. That's it. They're real short. It's only 3. Which sucks. That's why the first one's so many, right?
Yeah, it was many.
Father's
other than,
Day,
other than the last one, I think they could have cut out, and it would have been probably the same length as this.
Yeah. No, maybe. It was a little long.
I'm gonna swim for it right now.
This story is a bit more interesting than the first one, at least. That's because I guess of the mystery of what's going on in this lake.
Look at oh shit! He was gonna swim and what happened?
I think he's dipped his dick in it.
Oh shit!
It's coming from the
Cracks.
cracks of the raft. It's
Oh
Venom,
shit.
the symbiote.
That's pretty good, right?
That one doesn't look too bad. The effects.
They're doing a good job acting like it hurts like hell. Right?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Like it's painful. Like that.
You get the- you
Let's
get the
just say that.
gist.
Yeah, that. I think they did pretty good. I don't know how much. Not them. The people that are getting eaten.
Wow.
Him, I think. That snapped him in half.
It's pretty nice. It's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. So what's the guy that directed this? What's he doing now? Because he should be directing.
Let me look. You know this guy. You've seen him. I feel like he's been in some couple things as an actor for Rob Zombie.
Oh shit! I've seen this and I'm still nervous right now. That's interesting. Jesus, imagine having to actually... I'd die. I'd be like, okay, I'll just jump in head first. Eat me. You should be fed for a while. Go ahead, eat me. You'll be fed.
Another
Yeah.
25 years.
Oh, shit.
Jeepers Creepers.
And that guy had a lot of fucking shit in his body. He was peppered and seasoned and...
He hasn't directed much. He's done, like I mentioned, Tales from the Dark Side. He directed 4 episodes of that, and then directed 2 episodes of this TV show called Monsters. I don't know if you ever heard of this. And 2 episodes of Golden Years. I never heard of this.
Oh, I've heard of it, and I saw 1 episode. It's with Mark Hamill. It's a Stephen King miniseries, and Mark Hamill is working at some secret facility. Right? He's an old man. And this fucking blast happens, and he starts getting younger. And he has a wife, and he starts getting younger again. That's the only thing I know about it. It's called Golden Years. I didn't get to finish watching it. I don't know the whole story. I'm surprised they haven't tried to adapt that into a movie. They probably have. I mean, well, they did.
Yeah, that's another Stephen King thing.
How the fuck are they gonna do this?
Randy, what are we gonna do?
But yeah, that's about it. I mean, most of his work, I guess, is with Romero. He was like the director of photography for Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and then the first Creepshow.
It's sad. This is a decent movie. It's not shot. I mean, it's just missing. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, actually. I enjoy it. It's just not as good as the first one.
Well, I think the first one had those extra touches of Romero in it. You know,
Oh, it was beautiful. It was extra touches, yeah.
filming wise, and just the set design.
Who
and
knows?
just all the other lighting and stuff that he was known for.
Maybe he was
this
high.
This pretty straightforward.
As high as fuck, or when filming that movie.
He's high off of Adrienne Barbeau's tits.
He could have been doing drugs with Stephen King and they fucking made Creepshow. It's filmed better than anything he's ever filmed, to be honest. I think it's one of his best filmed movies. I think it's one of his best movies in period, to be honest. But anyway.
Rest in peace.
Car's still on somehow. both fell asleep. You're lucky you're alive.
It's surprising that whatever that
Oh,
thing
that's like
is
a
in the
rat.
water didn't try to grab them
Yeah.
when they were sleeping.
Yeah. Maybe it only goes by like vibration or whatever.
Good vibrations.
Right? Like it goes by the bird. When the bird was in the water, or it has sensors or some shit. I don't know.
It's making out with her forehead.
Oh yeah. She's yeah. She looks like Sporty Spice. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna. That's what she looks like.
Sporty Spice is my favorite.
Uh-oh, can't show this now. You know how much nudity were in films when we were younger? When I was younger. There was nudity in every movie.
For the most part, yeah.
Every PG-13 movie there was nudity.
We're barely getting any of that now these days, movie-wise at least.
There would be Cabin Fever was like the last one, I think, or Hostel too, with that girl. Oh, that was surprising.
This chick was in Moonraker with Roger Moore back in the day.
Wow.
79. Her character name, Holly Goodhead. Nice.
What? Really?
That's her name in the movie. That was her name in that movie.
Oh my goodness.
I was rewatching those Roger Moore Bond movies. It's
how
very much the product of the time, you know, the 70s. Most of them weren't that great, but he was a good Bond. The movies kind of sucked. Well, they were just like.
I think they edited something out, actually.
Oh.
Oh shit.
He was filling her up, and then all of a sudden, the symbiotes come through.
Oh lord.
I wonder what that goo is that they use.
Molasses.
It's probably the same thing they used in that movie Species from the 90s, because there's a scene like that. She was covered in molasses.
There's a lot of shit they use. They make up shit. Man, they almost killed all the fucking people that worked on The Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
They gave some guy skin
the
cancer.
Tin Man probably.
Yeah.
The Tin Man probably got cancer.
That's
from
so
that shit.
fucked up shit, bro. They just put real paint on. Like, yeah, let's see. Let's test this.
yeah, house paint. That's what work out. That's
People
fine.
think they're so stupid. People think that companies don't. If they could get it approved, why the fuck are they gonna? They're gonna do it as fast, as easy as possible. They're a company. What the fuck? That's some shit approved here. It looks bluish actually. It's not green.
There's a guy that was originally cast as the Tin Man in that movie, and he got poisoned by makeup.
He died.
And
And
made of pure aluminum dust.
Then they're like, okay, we're not using that on people anymore because it kills them.
9 days after filming, he was hospitalized and he was sitting under an oxygen tent.
The Wicked Witch got sick too, but not from the paint. But she got burned. She got burned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she was on the what's that shit called? The broomstick.
Instead of being sympathetic,
when she was on the broom,
he returned to work. That original Tin Man guy. Jesus Christ.
And the original, not the original, maybe it was the original. I don't know. But the Wicked Witch, she got fucking set on fire, bro. She lit up like Michael Jackson on Christmas. Or had Michael Jackson on a Pepsi commercial, in a Pepsi commercial. No swimming.
Oh yeah, that's before they had rules and regulations. They just did whatever.
No swimming.
Back then. No swimming sign.
Look at this fucking dork.
Yeah, that kid's a dork.
Wow. Well, this looks like.
It's like Dennis the Menace. Fingerless gloves.
Give me that back.
Oh shit.
Look at what I did. I'm sorry. Uh-oh.
Better look out. He's getting mad.
Anyway. Yeah, I'll do like a echoey reverb type of force. They got to do all the time, brah. But these cartoons are pretty hurting.
Yeah, they're a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
Condom.
I guess it's supposed to be a kid in the 50s also. Oh shoot.
There you go. Good job, kid. Right in the nuts.
Hey, there was no sound effects for it though.
It's effective.
I guess so.
I think we've got time for one more creepy concoction. Our last war.
Hey, if you gotta try to survive out there in New York, you gotta do what you can.
I don't know
Get
where.
shots, whatever.
I don't know where I saw this movie, but I know my dad saw it. He doesn't really normally. I think we rented it and watched it in my house or something. I don't know. Because he didn't normally watch movies with us. He was always working. And this shit, we used to say, I'll tell you later. Well, you'll just see. This is a good episode. She's hot.
Who's this?
I don't know. I used to think she was hot when I was a kid, I should say.
Alright, hotter than Amanda Plummer.
Yeah, probably hotter
In
than
that Tales from the Crypt episode.
No, she just looked good in that episode. I don't know if she did. I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. I think she looked good in that episode. Oh, this guy's a fucking gigolo.
Nice.
Why don't you use a wind-up alarm?
Because I don't have a wind-up alarm.
I'll pay for it.
No, I hate the way they sound. They sound like school.
Good old Marlboro.
This electronic alarm sounds like
Yeah.
early morning bird song. Makes me think that I'm waking up outdoors.
I didn't know you were the outdoor type.
Annie, please, come on. You've got your Mercedes. I'm never gonna get by with these prices.
You ever met a gigolo or known a gigolo? I know they exist, but I never
met one, but I
never
mean,
met
there's
one.
guys that are basically like gigolos. You know what I mean?
Well,
I know
mine is getting paid, right?
Yeah, mine is getting paid. I know guys that are. These are whores. They're the same thing as calling a woman a whore. If you say, "Oh, that woman's a whore," she fucks like you see, let's say high body count, whatever the fuck, right?
Man whore.
The guys
whore
are the
is,
same fucking way.
big
That's why it's hypocrisy to say, "Oh, girls' body count." If a guy can and wants to, he could get fucking. He could be fucking thousands of women a day.
Good idea. Maybe I should. Then at least I'd have.
Right, yeah, that's always been
But you know,
that's always been what's the word?
he'd have a high body count too. I know
double-
dudes that
double-
are just
double standard.
Yeah, I know dudes that fuck mad girls constantly.
Yeah. That guy's
a
the
different
same, so
girlfriend every
it's
time.
it's like a weird hill to die on because like guys are the same way.
Yeah.
Well, speaking for me, but you know, I ain't trying to put out numbers.
Thank you for my money.
That would have been nice though. I would make some extra cash. But you
Wasn't
also
there a
have
show
to-
about that on HBO called Hung? With
Yeah, it was like the, Thomas Hayden, I think,
Thomas Jane.
or Thomas Jane.
Yeah. I never
You know,
saw
Thomas Hayden Church. No, I never seen it either. I was on Showtime, I think. I never watched a lot of Showtime stuff. The only thing I watched from there was Californication. That show was pretty good.
it. I think that he has a friend that finds out. I think that's the whole point of the movie, the show. It's like he had a friend that worked with him. There's a girl, right? A woman. And like somehow she found out he had a big penis, like humongous penis. Like she was just like staring at him, even though they were clothed. And he was like, "What the hell?" And then she offered him money to have sex. and then she gets him hooked with all. She becomes like his pimp. I think that was the show.
Not Mr. George
Oh.
Lansing Esquire.
Yeah, she starts pimping him out.
Unthinkable. 11:30 means 11:30.
I think that was at least.
What a guy.
I did see an 8 episode. I think that's the gist of it. What I got from it.
11:30. What will I say?
I think his house burned down or something. I remember seeing the trailer for it.
I don't know about that shit.
He had to,
I know
he had to get some money.
his best friend's this dorky white girl in it, and then I think she pays him to fuck, and she becomes so liberated. She was like a dorky bitch too, like a geeky, like, you know, like a single over 50, like weirdo, just a weirdo, like never dates, never does anything. So she was attracted to him, but then when she found that out, she was like, oh shit. I think she offered money. I could be totally wrong. I bet you read the synopsis, you're like, nah. But anyway, we're talking about that because that's what she just fucked a gigolo.
Right.
Well, I never even seen that episode. I mean, that movie, American Gigolo. With, I think Richard Gere. And there's another movie. No,
I haven't seen that one.
There's another movie he is in. It's called Mr. Goodbar, and supposedly that was a fucking porno story. Like, people were like, "Oh my god, do you ever read Mr. Goodbar?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And it's Richard Gere. It's the sequel to like
Pretty Woman.
No, the one where he's a American Gigolo. Oh shit!
Got him. What are they doing in the middle of the road?
If you would have watched Voyager, Star Trek, you don't watch Star Trek in general, but if you would have seen this guy, the hitchhiker, he plays this a combination between Tuvok and Neelix. In Star Trek Voyager, he's called Tuvix. And then he was like, I am not either one of them. I don't want to be separated. I was created. I was a freak out. You know, with the fucking, what was it? Not the imaging chamber. What's it called? With the, damn, she just left, huh? She was like, fuck
No
that
insurance.
shit. Yeah, like, my husband is coming home. She got to get home before her husband. It's like a Ferris Bueller's Day Off type of thing.
Yeah, they gotta make sure the odometer is set where it was.
Shit. There's Stephen King right there.
Hey, buddy! What the fuck happened?
Would have been a cool idea to continue on the story of his character in the first movie, and like just to see like where all that green shit spread it out, where it spread to, and then it got somebody else.
Like a black guy, huh?
Would have been better than the last story they told in the first one.
911?
All the roaches.
Yeah, I want to report a hit and run. Apparently dead.
Hey, what's happening? Things happening. Guy got crazy. That's what happened.
Funny, everybody's out here late at night.
About a quarter mile from the on-ramp on 395.
Good old telephone, car phones, man. So you know you made it. Got
Word.
that car phone.
Well, back then, yeah.
Let's think about the chocolate, Mr. Goodbar.
So basically, as I tried to say earlier, the teleporter on Star Trek is like, it could do so many things. It can clone you, right? It can, what else could it do? You could travel back in time through it. It can make you into an actual little person. Like it's gone and turned adults into children, right? But they're adults. You hear them talking like adults, but they're children. Like, what the hell we gotta do? We gotta fix the goddamn teleporter. So, but it's like mad cool. It cures diseases. It's cured diseases too. But that's the whole mirror world is from the teleporter. The teleporter fucked up and takes you to the mirror world. It's not done on purpose.
It's done.
And it's where the mirror world is where everybody's the same but bad, pretty much, almost. And they did it a lot in Deep Space Nine. Anyway, yeah. So this bitch just killed a guy, so she's hit and run. That's the whole episode.
Yeah, she could have used that device.
This one, they obviously... Were they from Jersey and Arizona? Maine and Arizona.
Supposedly...
New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
Some of the first one was in Arizona, apparently. First story.
Yeah. I can't believe they actually went there for that shit. They could have went to somewhere in California. This seems like a waste of money.
Just somewhere here in Nevada.
I mean, I'm just talking like if they were based in Hollywood, but no. I gotta go to Arizona to film. I could film in New York and California.
Nobody following me.
No, see?
This is cheaper. Yes, you hit somebody and now you're going home. You did it. Cop would have pulled you over already. Oh shit. I didn't hear that. Was that him? Yeah. See, I know I've seen this several times, and but I've never paid attention.
He's up and walking now.
Oh shit.
Limping. Yo, can I get a ride?
She's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Bitch, keep driving.
Yeah, I don't know why she's hanging around. What?
She's crazy. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm dying. I said I'm going to jail.
You can't live.
Yeah.
You can't live with the idea that.
Oh.
How you doing, lady? Thanks.
Got a light.
So my dad used to say all the time, thanks for the ride, lady. Thanks for the ride. We all used to say that. Somehow we saw this. Maybe we saw it in the theater. I don't know. We might have. I remember. My dad was actually remembers this one.
So it seems like she's just feeling guilty and starts seeing things.
Yeah.
She's gonna end up driving off a cliff, probably.
Spoiler alert.
Good guess, I guess.
Couldn't be a Creepshow without a zombie. But he's like a badass zombie. That looked like a doll. Oh, it's really is.
Undead.
Holy shit. How much money is used in this movie? I would not do a stunt like that.
It said about $3.5 million for this movie.
How much do you think that guy got paid to stay on the roof like this? Probably $500. $500.
Oh yeah, probably.
Jeez.
It's not until many years later where Tarantino will attempt to do some stuff like this. I don't think a stunt like this where they're just hanging off with a roof.
Oh god, that's another one.
That was a pretty good scene, and
that woman has severe mental problems. So.
That wasn't Planet Terror. What was the other one?
Death Proof. That stunt woman's got a fucking mental disorder, bro. Because to be able to willingly do that, 60 or over 60, 80 miles an hour. I don't know how fast they're going. How fast do they go? They're going fast as fuck. They filmed that shit fast as fuck. And she did it with only like a harness or some shit. Man, I don't even think one. Oh my god. Because they said there was a scene where they were going real fast. They were filming and everything. And he showed her, I think, what the problem was. And she's like, oh my god, all I have to do is this and I'll be able to flip over. And we go, yeah, but you won't be able to wear a harness. So she did it without a harness. And she does like a flip, a turn around. She turns around. Oh my god, bro. I think. Anyway, this is gonna be the correction episode. It was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You were so wrong with that. You were wrong with this. You were wrong with this. The fuck is wrong with you, you asshole? I'm like, oh, bro, I'm sorry. I just make shit up. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, it was off of some old 70s muscle cars, so those things can go pretty quick. I was trying to see how fast they were going on that, but I haven't found anything about it.
And they were going fast, and I think she wore a harness, that Australian stunt double. The stunt double. There was no stunt double. She was the actress.
Yeah, trivia says Tarantino came up with the idea of Death Proof when he was having a drunken hotel night with friend Sean Penn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, brother. Thanks for the ride. I mean, what do you want, lady? Look at his face. Oh, shit.
Big ups in the headshot.
It has no effect. He's still alive. I mean, undead. You can't kill an undead thing. Look at this. Oh shit, she stopped.
Pulling a scene out of Jeepers Creepers, and they're like running over that monster a bunch of times.
She's having
pretty sick.
She's having fun now. She's crazy.
And the car's already fucked up.
Oh, brother. Thanks for the ride.
He's the bastard.
Baby.
You're the one that ran over him.
Thanks for the ride.
Just randomly appears.
Two dicks. You killed me. These are pretty good.
Tat lady.
Oh shit, there's really somebody on there. It's probably like a little person.
Yeah. Kind of taped up the top there. The fake legs in the bottom.
Oh my god, don't make me laugh. That was a funny one. He's got his legs taped up on the neck. That was a good one.
Well, at that point, what would you do at this point? Like, you've already Shot him like 3 times in the head and ran over him a bunch of times. He's just fucking a car up. I mean,
Yeah.
how are you gonna get out of here? He keeps coming back.
Jesus.
So ask for forgiveness? I don't know. I wouldn't be doing this. So. Gonna be mushed into the street.
Just the car's gone already. And then what's gonna happen with the cops coming? They're like, oh my god, she crashed and hit a person, you know?
Thanks for the ride, lady.
She's
few
still...
hours later.
Yeah.
It's snowing.
But she's still alive.
And Polly and Christopher show up.
The battery's been on this whole time. This car's gonna shut off. He ain't going nowhere. Surprised the car hasn't shut off. Or you're not leaking anything. Jeez. I saw a car one time hit. So pancaked. I'm like, oh my god, those people are dead. There's nothing left of it, you know?
Yeah, those are hard to watch.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I've seen the car remnants, and you go, oh shit.
It's like half the car is gone.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Just got smushed.
So most of the time it's on trucks being taken away. What do you do? Like, it's terrible.
The ones, those are the ones that are always scary. Are the ones that where the semi trucks too tall for the bridge they're going under, and then like the top just comes completely off.
Mm.
Those are always wild. Well, especially being the one that's driving behind it. No way. She's still able to get this fucking car out of here.
Maybe it's a Mercedes. I believe it.
I guess they made them pretty good back then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a Mercedes.
Unbreakable.
Japanese cars are pretty good now. Like, really good. She's still driving.
Well, I hear that the Tesla's got that heavy ass battery, so like it's really hard to flip them over.
Yeah, sure.
Supposedly.
I saw the one they're doing a drive the other day. Allegedly, I don't know what the guy had to stop because 2 cars were about. They said no. The car was. The Tesla was doing the correct thing because he had the right of way, but it didn't sense the other 2 cars. I guess because they pulled out like it was a 4-way intersection. He had the right of way. And these 2 fuckers were cutting. The one to go left, and the other one to go right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which was gonna hit him. He was an inch.
I hate those. I hate the 4-way intersections like that. Like especially the ones with the stop signs. Yeah, people don't. Gotta be extra careful on those.
See, that's why I didn't think this was Maine. I thought this was Long Island because those are the houses when I was a kid. I associate those houses with Long Island, but they're everywhere on the East Coast. So when I was a kid, I thought it was Long Island.
You made it home.
Yeah, what did your husband say? What the fuck happened to the car?
There's lipstick all over this car.
By the way,
that blood on the outside looked like
the
lipstick.
reason why her husband's not home is he's the one that found the black guy that pulled up behind her, and he called the cops about the black guy being hit.
Yeah.
He was in the other car. That's gross. What did she say? How much do you want?
I didn't catch it. Next time we do one of these, we gotta put some subtitles on.
Mm-hmm.
I missed some small things here.
Wow.
It's okay. Oh, I thought it was over. it looked like it was about to transition.
You were ready. Yeah, that was good.
That's the husband getting home now, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta drive back to this shit.
He's like, what the fuck?
Killed herself.
Annie?
Like virgin suicides.
Oh my god, you
Carbon dioxide poisoning.
Oh. Over.
There's a lesson for you, kiddies.
It's time for this boogeyman to
Boogeyman?
I'll be slaying you, boars and slaves. Till the next issue. Frog, stay scared. Oh, I almost forgot about young Billy. I think he's coming this way with his friends.
Alright, let's see what the climactic conclusion of Billy's story is.
Yeah, this fucking thing kind of ruins the movie. In a way. I mean, for a kid to watch this.
Serious pain. Serious.
Was this catered towards kids, this movie?
I don't know. Kids with
It
different
must be right.
backgrounds,
It must be right if they're going out of their way to make this animated portion. It's very much very kiddie like. Venus flytraps from earlier. Bit morbid, but there we go. Got some blood in here at least.
He's hanging in there. He's trying to fight back. This little kid looks fucking.
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice sound effects.
Giant Venus flies.
I could have made that.
They eat meat.
Okay, we got it.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah.
That part sucked. The whole thing is like, all right.
And now we're going back to live action. Is Billy gonna come out?
I'd rather watch the Page Master.
Oh, Billy was down there. We're supposed to believe.
Boogeyman.
That's Thompson Bean
License plate,
going.
Creep.
Going.
Oh, that thing.
Throwing all that shit out there. That's Thompson.
Well, you know, this wasn't too bad.
You know what this theme reminds me of? I forgot. The music for this movie reminds me of like a Return of the Living Dead, even though I know it's not at all, but for some reason it just gives me that feeling. Like a Return of the Living Dead type movie. I don't know. Anyway.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen it.
What was funny was fucking the fucking girl from that was watching the episode yesterday, that fell asleep watching was in this. She was like, she doesn't have much to do except get killed in the raft pretty well. I believe she was in pain. She was the first one to die. She was, it hurts. I was like, oh shit. What do you think?
I didn't mind this too much. I do think the first one's is slightly better, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
missing that touch.
What happened?
Earlier, as we had
Oh,
with
yeah,
some of the,
you cut out for a second.
oh, so I was missing that touch, that George Romero touch that we were discussing earlier with the, some of the directing choices he made and the lighting and the shots. This one, pretty straightforward. I mean, not bad. I think some of the stories in here were okay and better than some of the bad episodes of Tales from the Crypt. I'm just kind of using that as a reference point. But yeah, not bad. They have a holiday special.
That was the show. They have a show. So, I told you about this show. But they had a holiday special for this show. Creepshow series on AMC. Anyway, yeah, it's good. I like the movie, but the cartoon ruins it, actually. If the cartoons weren't in there, and they just had, like, him pointing at the different next page on the book.
Yeah, I think that's what really put that over the top for me the last time.
Yeah. It was fast. Went to the next one, but those
simple, straight to the point. This one, I get what they're going for. It just wasn't that great.
No. Well, that's been our audio commentary, which I might have to edit shit out of there. Probably. We'll see. We'll see how I replay and I listen and go, yeah, Alan, we got to record this again. I can't use any of that.
Well, I have my audio here. I just gotta convert it.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to release any of that, whatever I said anyway. I might listen back and go, what the fuck am I talking about? No, but anyway. Yes, so that was Creepshow 2. I like Creepshow 2. I just don't think it's as good as the first one, as I said several times. But it's fun. It's part of my childhood. And it's a good movie besides the cartoon shit. Like, the little individual episodes are pretty good. They're shot pretty well. They're just not shot the same way Romero did the first one, but it wasn't him. But it was still good. It was still good. Anyway, so that's Creepshow and Creepshow Part 2. The next time we will see all of you guys is when we do episode 7, the infamous Demi Moore, Jeffrey Tambor episode. So that's...
I'm excited for it, yeah. That was one of my favorite ones that you introduced me to.
I will be rewatching that, and I will... we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's that. Alan, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it. Might have to do it again.
Yeah, anytime.
You might have to do it again.
Please don't say that. I don't know if I can watch this again.
It's not bad. I could watch it again. I'd watch it again. It was just cartoons and shit. Anyway, talk to you guys next time. Peace.